Hello, creatures of the night, and welcome back to Does It Goth, the show where we critically evaluate different subjects each week through 10 all-important questions. How we'll conclusively come up with our verdict is, for each question asked, we will either give a point or not. And by the end, we'll round up all the points and place the subject in a bracket. So with all that said, let's reveal this video's subject. And in today's video, our subject is Johnny Depp. The brackets are as usual. 0 to 3 points is not goth, 4 to 7 points is dark, 7 to 9 points is goth, and 10 points is a creature of the night. So with no further delay, let's ask our first question. Will, take us away.
All right, so starting off, we got the very simple one. Does this person wear black? And I mean,
yes, you know, like
yeah,
he's worn black before, like and look at this picture of Edward Scissorhands, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can clearly see they dressed him in black, but is that how Johnny Depp?
Right.
You know,
that's the thing we have to separate here. Is the costume department responsible for how goth he is, or is it him by himself?
Right. You'll see in this little clip of Johnny Depp playing guitar with Marilyn Manson. I mean, he's with Marilyn Manson, but look at that feather in his hair, you know,
right,
or on his hat. He doesn't necessarily look goth. Yeah, sure, he looks like a rock star, but I don't think he strictly wears black. You know, not like someone who identifies as goth or
right. He has a lot more color to his
right,
his what's it called, his attire than just the basic, you know, goth black that most of the people are known for. So
right.
Unfortunately, I think we have to start off with a no on this one.
I don't think he gets that point.
I'll agree. Does not wear black all the time.
So interesting enough, and totally separate question. Question number 2 is, do they dress gothically?
This one I feel is definitely a point.
Yes. I have to give the guy a point because I've seen him wear, I mean, not all gothic clothes have to be black, right? You've got your many influences, and a lot of that is, you know, Victorian. A lot of that it goes so many ways, you know. So I would have to, because he does like look very flowy, elegant, you know, a lot of those. He does a lot of mixing
up with, you know, styles and textures and things of that nature. He's very rarely all in one material,
right? And you see that he does wear a lot of accessories, you know.
Yes,
like a crap ton of accessories.
Yeah, he's known, I mean, famously it came up even in his you know, trial with what was her name,
Amber Heard.
Yeah, it was Amber Heard. I was gonna say, for some reason it was like Amy something. His trial with Amber Heard, like, it's on record that he wears like a lot of bulky rings.
Right. I mean, look at his commercial years ago now, but for Sauvage, he was the face of Sauvage. You know, I mean, even in his commercial, you see he's got the rings on, he's got all that. So I'd say he gets a point for that. So that's 1 point and 2 questions. So what's the third question?
The third question is, do they wear gothic makeup? And I believe we only need to pull up 2 pictures here. One of Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow wearing the eyeliner.
Right. Of course.
And one of him as a Sweeney Todd with the pale face, and, you know.
Not even to mention that even in his day-to-day, like his real life, I believe I've seen him wear makeup, you know?
Again, even on the trial, I'm pretty sure I've seen him show up to court in eyeliner.
Right, exactly. Like, you can't take away the gothic from, I don't know if he's goth yet, right?
We're working on that.
Working on that. But definitely, you can't take the gothic away from that guy. So I would give him a point for makeup as well.
Yes. So two out of 3 for right now.
So I'm not going to lie. He's going to get this point on the next question.
Yes.
Are they into body modification? Piercings, tattoos, both of those? Yes. So
actually, as a matter of fact, does he have... Yeah, he does have his ears pierced, doesn't he?
Yeah, I believe his ears are pierced.
Because I know he has tattoos, but I just, for some reason, I could not offhand remember whether or not he had his ears pierced or not.
Yeah, he definitely has his ears pierced, and I know for a fact that he has tattoos.
Yes.
So I'd say he gets a point for that one. You know, and that's just, these are just like the super simple questions, right?
Right.
Yeah. Now we're going to get into more influence, right?
Mhm.
Are they an influence on Gothic culture? That's the next
Yes.
question. And so, yes, Johnny Depp is absolutely
Yes, 100%,
100,
120%.
130.
As you mentioned, Edward Scissorhands, Sweeney
Yeah.
Todd, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Period.
Is there any that I'm missing?
Shoot, I mean,
Corpse Bride. Even though
Corpse Bride.
he wasn't physically in
Right.
that one, he played the
Right. Sweeney
voice
Todd.
for.
Let's see, what else? I mean, he's just done so much.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
go
Like,
through his filmography. You know, it's
right. And I promise you, if you're goth or gothic in the slightest, you've seen a Johnny Depp movie and you've loved him in it. So he gets a point for that.
That movie we talked about was Dark Shadows, where he played a vampire. So again, clearly a gothic role for him to fit in.
Right. So what's the next question we got?
The next questions are they influenced by Gothic or Victorian culture? Now, this one we might have to decide about because
I mean,
I'm not 100% to say. I mean, again, I don't know the guy personally,
right?
But I don't know about this one.
Do you? And this is a question, right? Do you think that Johnny Depp was influenced at all by Tim Burton?
Oh, 100%. He wouldn't have been in all those movies of his if he wasn't.
I would give him a point for that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because like influenced by Gothic culture, I believe that Tim Burton is definitely goth, you know, or at least Gothic. Yeah. And the fact that he just kept having Johnny Depp work with him, I believe it influenced Johnny Depp's like style, you know?
And so, I can see that.
Yeah.
So right now we're at 5 for 6. So we're doing pretty good so far.
Right. Good work, Johnny. And this is, again, I have no idea, but you could probably give him a point based on the movies he's been in. But the next question is he interested in horror films or dark literature? You know, and I would say yes. His very first film was Nightmare on Elm Street.
True.
His very early films were Edward Scissorhands and, you know, like movies like that. So I would say, yeah, he's probably not only is he an icon, but he's probably been influenced by those types of movies, you know?
Yeah, I think that'd be a safe assumption.
Yeah, so he's got 6 out of 7 is pretty damn good. You're doing great, John. But what's the next question?
The next question we have here is, are they interested in the occult or death? Now,
I've never
I don't know the guy personally, so I don't know if he's doing, you know, rituals in his bathroom, you know, and when the moonlight, you know, in a Anyway,
I've never really heard him ever say anything about death or like, or at least been interested in the concept of death. So I don't know.
I think we might have to.
He doesn't get this
skip this one. So
he doesn't get this point. Okay. He doesn't.
Not
get
a problem.
That point.
Still
Not
moving on.
Right. So the next question is this person a loner or an outcast?
This one maybe. No, you don't think so?
I don't think so. I think Johnny's very social.
You don't think he's kind of a, I don't want to say recluse, but I mean,
let's think.
He does kind of keep to himself. I mean,
I like to think about.
I don't see him in the I don't see him in the tabloids every week, you know, because Johnny Depp went to this movie premiere, he went to this party, you know, he's not so out there. But again, I don't know if maybe
it's hard to say. It's hard to say because early Johnny Depp was, and this is for anybody who's really into Johnny, is like early Johnny Depp. He was in Pompano Beach playing the drums at a bar. You know what I mean? Like for everybody there.
Yeah, definitely extrovert behavior.
Right. But like later Johnny Depp, and especially after the whole Amber Heard thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking post-trial Johnny Depp.
Right.
He's definitely toned it back, reined it in, and he's become a lot more of a private person. He's not just, you know, going out all the time. So
right.
I mean, do we?
Oh, that's a hard one. Do you get this point, Johnny? Early Johnny, yes. Now Johnny, no.
No, I think you have that backwards.
Oh, yeah, true. I do have that backwards. Early Johnny, no. Now Johnny, yes.
So how do you call that?
I want to go on modern Johnny Depp.
Okay. So you want to give him the point for this one?
Let's give him the point.
Okay.
And maybe he might prove us wrong. Maybe we'll do another.
Right, we'll do a follow-up. Yeah.
Right. But I'm sure we got one last question.
Yes. And this is this person either cynical or critical of society? As, goth, springing from punk values is a fair question, but I think this one's pretty simple. I don't think I've ever heard Johnny Depp ever be any type of cynical or critical. I mean, maybe he's a little cynical, after he got, sued by his ex-wife, but that's
just on one person,
Right, yeah. I don't think he's that way about everybody.
Right. Otherwise, I've seen, look at the videos of him with fans. I mean, he loves
he's a sweetheart. Yeah.
Yeah, he loves people. So I don't think he gets that one.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's the points?
Let's see. So we have, do they wear black all the time? No. Do they have is their outfit gothically interesting? Yes. Do they wear gothic makeup? Yes. Are they into body modification? Yes. Are they influenced on gothic culture? Yes. Are they influenced by gothic culture? Yes. Are they interested in horror cinema? Yes. Are they interested in the occult? No. Is this person a loner and outcast? We said for modern Johnny Depp, yes. And is this person cynical or critical of society? No. So we have 7 out of 10, meaning that Johnny Depp is officially goth.
Johnny, look at you.
Made it in by the skin of his teeth. He was
right.
Two of those questions could have gone either way, so he was almost just dark.
Right. So what did we miss? Is there anything that you would have added to the description of Johnny Depp?
Mm-hmm.
Do
you have some better examples of some of our questions where you could prove us wrong to see he's even more goth or not goth? He's back in the dark section.
Right. Let us know. And we do hope that you like the video, right? And we do ask that you hit the like button and that you subscribe to our channel and that you let us know what you want to see in a future episode in the comment section below.
Be sure to share this video, follow us on social media, links in the description. Until the next video, stay gothic, YouTube.